The challenge was trending online. Call your husband and ask for money to buy something. The wives at the table were dissolving in laughter. Mrs. Davies asked for a handbag. 50 grand hit her account instantly. Mrs. Rodriguez asked for a necklace. 30 grand cleared. When it was my turn, my palms were sweating. Especially since my sister-in-law, Vivienne Lane, was also present. The perpetually grieving widow of Gideon's older brother. Maybe I shouldn't. I tried to demur. Vivienne suddenly spoke up, her voice honey. Soft, if Mia feels awkward, I can go first. Before I could react, she had already dialed my husband, Gideon Thorne. The line connected. Onan, Mrs. Thorne. The group had always called me Mrs. Thorne, but somehow I felt like the placeholder. Set her phone down, her eyes sweeping over us. You all saw the viral challenge, right? Call your husband, ask for money for a splurge, and see who's the most enthusiastic about spending. A low hum of laughter filled the private dining room. The other wives feigned shyness, but their eyes were bright with competitive excitement. Mrs. Davies went first, cooing that she'd spotted a vintage Cartier. $50,000 was instantly transferred. Mrs. Rodriguez followed, mentioning a rare art print. $30,000 landed in her bank app before she hung up. When it came to Mrs. Allen, her husband was in a board meeting. He spoke in a low, muffled voice, promising a transfer later, but still sent $2,000 instantly as a placeholder. Amelia, you're up, Mrs. Thorne said, turning her attention to me. I gripped my phone, my palm already damp. To be honest, I didn't want to play this game. Not today, not with Vivienne Lane here. Vivienne sat in a corner booth, wearing a simple pale linen dress, holding her 5-year-old son Callum on her lap. Her husband, Gideon's older brother, had died in a car accident 2 years ago. Maybe I should skip it. I tried to find an excuse. Oh, come on, everyone's done it. Mrs. Thorne insisted, nudging me. Vivienne looked up abruptly, her voice soft and tender. If Mia's having trouble, I'll go again. Before I could protest, she had dialed Gideon's number. It rang once. He picked up. 2, hello, Gideon's. Vivienne's voice was the sound of a silk ribbon unwinding. I'm having tea with Mia and the others. Callum saw a new remote control drone he wants, but my account is a little low. How much? I'll send it now. Gideon's voice, muffled but clearly audible through the speaker, was gentle, alarmingly gentle. 1,200 is plenty, thank you, Gideon. Sent. She hung up and smiled at me. Your turn, Mia. The room went quiet, all eyes were on me. I took a deep breath and pressed Gideon's speed dial. Beep, beep, beep. The waiting felt endless. 1 ring, 2 rings, 3 rings, until it went straight to voicemail. He hadn't answered. Mrs. Thorne tried to smooth things over. He must be busy, Mia. Try again. I dialed a second time. It rang only twice this time before being deliberately hung up. Click. My face burned. The humiliation was a physical thing, spreading from my cheeks to my neck. I set the phone down and managed a brittle smile. He must be in a meeting. If my husband hung up on me, he'd be sleeping on the uncomfortable guest room air mattress for a month, Mrs. Davies joked, trying to lighten the mood.